Moo, 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 moo. 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 Hello. How is everyone doing? Oh no, she's a cat. Go, no. Go for yourself. I'm not that dungeon tag. Thank you very much, Bin. I'll have you know, there's no cow anywhere. Cows are a myth. Mythbusters proved it. I'm sorry to break it to you. Also, Father Christmas, isn't real. More of the presents. Mythbusters proved it. I'm so sorry. It's everywhere. Do you know what is real though? Paprika crisps. Debts. Yeah, that too. Taxes. No, that's not real. You just change your address twice and then the tax man can't get you. But you can get them. You just gotta change your mindset. See, everyone's like, oh no, the tax man's gonna get me. You should be like, I'm gonna take down the tax man with my shotgun. Maybe a helper as well, depending on how good a shot you are. These are really good. They're not punchy at all. It says punchy paprika. And people say we colonized the planet without taking spices. Thank very much. I've got paprika. You know, bell peppers? Is that but chopped up and sun-dried? Yeah. Thanks. Colonialism. Oh, it's so tasty. Paying taxes in lead. I mean, lead's dirt cheap. What are you talking about? I can get lead easy. Pay taxes in gold. The tax man comes to get you. Give him a gold bullion. He won't know what to do. Right, a break from Chris. Wait, what? Meaning shooting bullet? Oh. I thought you meant you were just gonna give him like a block of lead. But here's the payment. But it's a big block of lead. I mean, I was confused. Should have been more specific. How was I meant to know lead meant bullets? Bullets haven't been made of lead for like hundreds of years. I'm not that old. Calm the fuck down, Bim. I'm not that old. I'm younger than you. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's switch. Clouds. I was gonna say flowers. Still made of lead, just not all of them. Well, I'm gonna have to Google. Unfortunately, Mythbusters did not prove this. They didn't do an episode on this, so I don't have the information on hand. I'm going to Google it. Lead bullets. Lead bullet heads UK. That's gonna get me put on a list. So I'm in the UK searching for lead bullets. What is a lead bullet? Oh, bullets made of lead. Most bullets are made of lead, but they can also be made of other materials. Most ammunition contains lead. They even made entire. Okay, you're right. That's why Mythbusters didn't do an episode on it, because it's true. Oh, you're right. Fucking. Or you decide one stream. There you go. That's your prize. Where the fuck's my pen? There's my pen. You get to dictate one stream. So you were right. And I was wrong. It's embarrassing, okay? Don't bring it up. I'm just a simple person. Don't bring it up. I don't know where the coat is. Also, today I decided to stop playing this game. I'm at the point where it's not fun. It's just grindy. It only took me about 2 weeks of playing it like 6 hours a day, every day. But I'm finally at the point where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? This isn't fun. What? Am I fucking stupid? Batman. I play Batman games. I like those. Those are good games. Don't let anyone tell you any differently. The Batman games are good games. Don't make an episode and it means it's true. I mean, yeah, that's the moral system I've been working on. It's done me good so far. And they never busted the myth of you being... Shit, they didn't. You're on to me, fuck! Concord? No, the Zen... The ZZZ game. The character... This character! The game where this character's in it. Have you been watching these streams without knowing the characters? This is Pei. She's from HoloLive. 2nd generation English. I keep forgetting her name. Like Belagog or something. They look similar, so I did the thing. I hope you're proud of me, Mum. I hope you're finally gonna be proud of me. I drew an anime girl. Just like you always wanted. My mum would always get on me for drawing hyper surrealism instead of anime girls. Hopefully she'll be proud of me now. The big rat ass game. Yeah, the ZZZ. One thing about that game though. The characters are either like double D stacked above, like they're either double D or above stacked, or they're like A cups. There's very little in between. And they've all got fucking amazing asses. But part of me is like, they might have just spent so much on the animation budget. They're like, we've got more money than God. Let's just go fucking ham on every jiggle physics point. At least that's what I believe. Some of the animation's fucking amazing. It's a shame it's not all the time. The majority of the time it's the Persona type of conversations. And I don't like Persona. Hot take. Persona fucking sucks. If you like it, you should feel bad. Joe, hello. How you doing? We are continuing the continuation of this. But I'm drunk this time. Just like last week. And the week before. And just like next week. Isn't life funny like that? Isn't it funny? Please laugh. Not gonna lie, that's probably my favorite thing to do. Just tell a really bad joke and just be like, please laugh. I don't. Oh, so good. I forget who said it. It was during like 2016 presidential bullshit. No, he said, please applaud. It's worse, to be fair. $100 million in a month recently? Jeez! And yeah, they can go all in however they want. Their character designs are pretty good. I do have a bone to pick with them about their allocation of the combat. Because I would say in about, you take a story mode, like, quest thing, a good 20 minutes of that will basically be like partially animated still frames, and you just like mashing the A button. Another part of that will be walking around in the hub world, just going from point A to point B, being like, I've talked to this person, now let's talk to this person, now let's talk to this person. Just mashing A. And then there's like an exploratory section within like the combat world, but there's no there's little combat in it. And those are like another third. Say about like 10 to 20% of the gameplay is actual combat. And the combat is quite good. It's a bit floaty and shallow, but it's fun enough. It's just like, holy shit. And now I'm like level 36. My like social media bullshit. It's just everything's so grindy now. It's like, oh, this is the part where they want you to pay money. Unfortunately, fuck you. I'm just not going to play as much anymore. They didn't bet on me being an absolute fucking cheapskate. They didn't bet on me growing up poor as fuck. You can't beat this generational poverty mindset. You can't, there's no beating it. Nice try, China. You can't touch this. step up or fuck up. And they clearly couldn't step up. My gain, their loss. Is it the same as Genshin? Genuine Pokemon walk around and get until it happens? No, it's like there's like hard separations between like open world, not open, but like hub world exploration, side quests, combat world exploration, and then combat. It's very segmented, each part's walled off. And I'm at the point of the game where I'm like, I've done all the side quests I can do today at my current level. Let's flirt with some of the characters. And then I'm like, wait, me flirting with the characters aren't increasing my XP. What's the point of flirting with them? I'm building up their trust, but it's not getting me anywhere. I played like pachinko with one of them, and it was just like, yeah. And I fed a cat. And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I could be drinking. Don't even start playing for Yoverse? What the fuck is that? Yoverse home. Oh, that's the company people. Honkai, I've heard that. Third launch. What the fuck? Don't pay for like 1.5 months, then pay 10 for something. In the end, I spent 400 G's. I knew the company, or the developers. Are they the developers or publishers? I don't know. But I knew they were linked to Genshin. And when I played that, when it first came out, I did pretty much the exact same thing I did with this game. I played it a lot for about 2 weeks, and I was like, oh, it's really grindy and boring now. I'm probably not going to play this ever again. And I'll move on to something else without spending a single penny. So I spent too much money on Overwatch, and I learned a very valuable lesson. The skins aren't worth it. I think about it in pizza, so I'm like, I could gamble one large deep dish pizza with sides and dessert to maybe get a skin that I will not remember existed in 10 years. I could eat really good now, or I could look at a pretty thing for about 10 minutes and then the dopamine would wear off. Ever since I've thought about it like that, I've just been like, I could go for a fucking pizza. Although that has backfired sometimes, because I'm like, I'm saving money by not buying shit in my gacha game, so I'm gonna spend that money I supposedly saved on just a bunch of takeaway. Really fancy takeaway food. Because, you know, I'm saving that money, which means I can burn that money. That's not how money works. I still haven't fully grasped that concept yet. I still sometimes find myself being like, well, I didn't take the train today, which means I didn't spend money like on lunch, which saved me roughly £10. So I can get a 10 quid takeaway pizza. Fuck yeah. When in fact, no, I can't. I should save that £10 and spend it on a video game, but a brand new one. I need to start buying horror games for October. I need to start looking up horror games for October. I've got some on my wish list, but some of them aren't horror. At least for me. I'm sure Izashi would shit herself, but I'm a connoisseur. ZZZ is pretty new, so you're lucky. You could escape. Genjin was a bit older at the time, couldn't escape as fast, and now it's death if you start Genjin, too much content, and would be able to escape. That is something that I like. Having played Genjin, like, I think within like the first month or so when it came out, it has always made me think that if I had stuck with playing that game, could it have been my like forever game? Because at the moment, yeah, there's too much content to start. But if I didn't stop, what then? I'm kind of worried that that's going to happen to a game that I play, and then it turns out it's going to be like a Final Fantasy XIV online deal, where it's like, oh, this game is actually really good after a bunch of updates. Even before a bunch of updates, but afterwards it's like fucking Kuno tier. It's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have stopped. So now I have stopped. Getting back in seems scary. Games, that's the type of scary game I don't want to play. That's not the type of horror game I want to play for Halloween. Oh no! This game's actually good and I stopped playing like 2 years ago. Now it's kind of impossible for me to stop. I'll drink to that. Gin! I've already had like half a bottle. Small bottle. I need to remember to preface that. Soon I don't, my friends get very, very worried looks on their face when I'm like, I drank a whole bottle of gin yesterday. They think I'm talking about a Lisa bottle. It's not. Just in case anyone thinks I'm like a hardcore alcoholic. Nah. I like a drink, but it's not alcoholism, I swear. It's not alcoholism because I'm mixing it with cranberry juice, and that's healthy. There's at least 1 year shut in gaming on Genjin right now, especially if you're into min-maxing, and even more now because there are regular events and a bunch of mini. There's so many mini games in ZZZ. It's actually annoying. Cause I'm like a good 25 hours into the game, and last time, literally like today when I played. I got another tutorial. 25 hours into a game and you're still getting tutorials. Shut the fuck up. Stop. You've filled it too much with like bloated minigame bullshit. Just stop. 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 Stop it. Just make... One thing I think ZZZ would be greatly improved. Adding a jump button and jump attacks. I think the combat would feel a lot less shallow and movement a lot less like floaty and limited. Just a jump attack, like bam. Insanely improved the complexity and like just meatiness of combat in that game. No, you can't. There's no dedicated jump button. There are some attacks where you like leave the ground, but you don't jump and then attack. You're not on follows? I only call people with severe substance abuse issues. Well, I am vaping. That's a substance. Strawberry raspberry eyes. Ooh. In a bit, I might boot up a game to show you what I'm talking about. It's like, character-wise, level 40, like, hub world-wise, I'm like level 36, but you need to upgrade your hub world level to get further upgrades for your character levels. And a lot of the side quests and quest levels, I need to be 40 plus. My characters are capped at level 40 at the moment. Yeah, a lot of busy work, and I just combat me, baby. Just spit in my mouth and combat me. It's all I want out of a video game. Stop with this padding bullshit. It's not gonna make me spill my wallet guts everywhere. I don't care how tedious you make it. I just won't play. It's the point where I'm at right now. Although I did figure out there's like a trial mode thing that you can do like 4 times a day. It'll give you like a grand XP. It feels broken. So I'm abusing that right now. So every day I just log in, do that 4 trial mode thing, and then log back out. Waiting for my like hub world XP to increase. Well, we all get it. Elden Ring has a great combat system of all time. It's really good. There are issues with it, but it's real fucking good. Genshin movement is a huge plus of the game. Climbing... Yeah, Genshin. That was just Yo. What if Breath of the Wild, but more anime? What if anime? What if you could climb as a fat-ass anime character instead of this twink link? I love that twink link, but apparently some CEO in China didn't. Kimiko! Hello! How ya do? How ya do? How's your Friday been? I'll zoom out so you get a good je ne sais quoi of the picture. Of the picture. I mean, yeah, What if you could climb as with a big-titted mummy? Here and come on. I mean, there were reasons why I picked up that game. Oh god, being very busy. Hopefully it doesn't get as busy for you. Take some time to breathe. It's always important. Why have a twink when you can have an ass? You can be a twink with an ass. I've seen that. I'm very tempted to bring up Link twink ass because I've seen that. Don't fucking test me. Time to breed. If it's Link, yes. If it's not, it'll be a hard sell. And I don't mean the Dragon Ball character. Well, if sell's hard, yeah, breathe me away, baby. But if not, yeah, I can't get behind that. That's just not what I'm about. Also, I've never seen Dragon Ball. I only know Cell from fucking 4-star. Team 4-star. I've not even... Well, I've seen half an episode of Dragon Ball. During high school, I went to a friend's house and their brother had Dragon Ball on the main TV when I came in. And I was waiting for my friend to fucking do whatever the fuck she was gonna do. I was just there awkwardly watching Goku fucking scream his head off for half an episode. I don't get Dragon Ball. I'm not sure whether it's like a gender thing or a me thing. I'm just like, or maybe it's a brain rot thing. I just had brain rot since I was born. Like, I need things to happen. Goku screaming for 2 episodes whilst his hair turns a different colour. That's not things that happen. So sad. I think blessed. I think I'm blessed. So apparently Dragon Ball doesn't hold up beyond the nostalgia. What if it was with Queen Fairies? This is Link. Queen Fairies? I'm gonna have to Google that one, boom. Queen Fairies. Okay, I'm just getting fairy pictures. It's just a product of its time. Old anime will wait slower. There's a difference between a slow-paced anime and an anime that's 80% filler. And not filler in a normal way. It's just like stretched out. It's like Cowboy Bebop. Spike doesn't spend 2 episodes screaming whilst pointing a gun at Vicious. That just doesn't happen. And then he's like, shit, I've run out of ammo. Everyone on the moon, hold your hands up. Give me your energy and I'll reload this magnum. That just doesn't happen. Zelda took Queen Fairy. I watched all Dragon Ball episodes. I've seen all of the Team 4-star Dragon Ball abridged series. So I feel like I've got the best experience I could out of it. Who is this? No, not my type. No. Not my type. Alright, there's like MILF, Mommy, Mom. This is genuine. Oh, you're the mother of a child. Like, you're mother. There's MILF, Mummy, Mom, Mother. This is mother. For me, nothing sexual here. This is just mother. It's like, oh, that's not fair. That's just mom. That's just straight up. You're a caring person for your children. There's no deeper sexual things towards it. Just, oh, you go to the PTA meetings and like listen intently to what the teachers have to say. She kind of looks like my actual mum, and that's why I'm like, what? I can't. No, there's no attraction there. That's way too close. It's like, oh, okay. She grabs you and brings you to her den. And after a black screen, she looks very relieved. Oh, agonizing. Yes, to me it's just like, oh, she's going to make bacon in the morning because I've got high school exams and bacon's meant to be good before an exam. She looks too real. She's too much of a mum to be fetishized. Then that's incest. And that's no good. As a great hedgehog once said. As a great hedgehog once said, incest, that's no good. God bless you, Sonic, you creepy son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You absolute manhole. You big slutty hedgehog, you. Wait, what? Why did the internet do Sonic so dirty? I wasn't even around when he was big popular. All I know is Sonic is a big fucking meme joke. I'm like, why? Why did they do him like that? He should have just died. Why is Sonic still around? He should be dead. That 90s rebellion is like 40 years old. He's like a middle-aged divorced dad age. And then he's talking to like 15-year-olds, which checks out. Maybe they went a bit too real with Sonic being a divorced middle-aged dad talking to 15-year-olds. Maybe that checks out a bit too much. So, yeah, don't do drugs. That's no good. You're 52 and divorced. Why are you around a house party for 18-year-olds telling us not to do drugs? I think you should go to therapy, Sonic. Incest is not incest. The only way I can... No. I've got both brothers, sisters, a mum and a dad. It's not all incest. I would not want to fuck any one of them. It would not be a W if I had sex with any of my family. That would not be a W. Sonic did nothing wrong, the community of fans did. See? Part of me believes that And then I look at the games he was in, and I'm like, someone made a lot of very bad decisions. A lot of very bad decisions. I remember being like 4 years old playing like Sonic Heroes. And that's about as much as Sonic I have first-hand experience on. Other than like the Flash Sonic 1 game, which I played not a lot of, because I only played it in school, because you could fit it on a USB, like flash drive, and get it past the school firewall. So I'd just play like Happy Wheels, Line Rider, Sonic, and there was this like side-scroller Portal game as well that I used to play. I'm a bit of a hacker. I'm actually one who found that out in my school. I charged people money for it. Because I was like, shit, I want a Lucasade. Give me £10 and I'll give you a £2 USB with 10 games on it. Yee, Lucasade. And Haribo. And the strawberry Haribo. That's my favourite Haribo. Yeah. And then I got caught and I got like suspended for about a week. I don't know why. I think it was a skill issue on their end and they were embarrassed, so they were like, okay, we can't do this. We can beat the shit out of her. And then someone else was like, I don't think we'll beat the shit out of a high school girl. They're like, fucking fine. Just week suspension and then fucking I don't know anymore. The world's changed so much. Back in my day we could beat a woman up and not get in prison. And that's how I bought Lucasade that one time. The moral of the story is, I like Lucasade. I'm willing to break the law to get it. Sonic Heroes is already too late. The community already started corrupting Sonic. See, I was about like, when did Sonic Heroes come out? I don't think I got it released, but Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes. Do, 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 do. I can get it for £10. I spelled heroes wrong. 2003. 4, 5. I might have got that when it released. Okay. See, I don't know what the fuck Sonic Adventures is. My phone keeps crashing, going, no! This is too powerful for your phone. I know. I'm conjuring up the fetish ghost of Sonic, and it keeps breaking the internet. I'm sorry. I'm just built different. To be 100% fair, that word is censored. Why is that word censored? You can beat the shit out of a high school girl. Shits? Cunts? Fucks? You... Joe, what did you say? It's censored. Sonic Heroes, is that the one that depicts Sonic with a chili dog? That might be Sonic Knights? Chili dogs? Isn't that his thing? Chili dogs? I was like 13 years old before I realised chili dogs was an actual food. I thought it was a Sonic made up food. Also the same it's the same with the Pokemon movie, Pokemon, the 4Kids dub. I grew up watching that, and for some reason America for the rice balls was too ethnically diverse. So they were like, ooh, sugar dusted jammed donuts. I thought that was fake as well. I thought a sugar dusted jam donuts was like just fake Pokemon food. I said the word physically and I don't know why Twitch censored it. Sodomy is fair too. Why the fuck can you say sodomy? Why is that not banned? Twitch, get your shit together. It might be because you're a mod, Bim, but also... What the fuck? Really? Twitch is okay with sodomy? I didn't realise Twitch was such a degenerate piece of shit. Cheap viewers, get the fuck out of here, fucking brun. I'm not even gonna read your name. Why did you time out Chem for 1 second? Sodomy! I'll allow that. Okay, it's because Bim's a mod. I got very confused because I was like, surely sodomy is something Twitch would actually ban. Surely the TOS isn't that fucked up where it's like, you can't say shit, but you can imply someone fucks animals. Just as long as you use a fancy word for it. Just fancy. Just so fancy. You can... No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You can probably guess what I was gonna say from context clues. So clues? So context? The context is so blue. Okay, no, only mods can say yay. I don't even see the bot recently honest. What bot? I mean to say star at word is in the Bible, so it should be allowed. Zoophile. Why can you say zoophile? Twitch, get your shit together. That's a fucked up thing to allow. Joe censored again after first B. Yeah. I wanna try the P word. What one? There's many a P word. What is yours, Steve? Pussy? Piss? Paraphernalia? Oh. What other P words are there? What other P words are there? There's no other P words. Those are all the words beginning with P. We can close shop now, boys. We've found all the words beginning with P. Scrabble's gonna be so easy now. Polish? Oh no. Speaking of which, where is Wolfie? Where the fuck is Wolfie? He was talking about how his dad just keeps saying different types of cheese. Oh, yo. Oh, it's Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. Da, 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 da. Schadenfreude. I don't know any German other than that. And Ich bin ein Berliner. I mean PDF file. Pepperozzi? What? So then switch. When I messaged the guy earlier, he responded. It was like 8 to 10 hours ago. Lolly. Necrophilia. What the I'm very shocked at what words can be said. Hitler. Well, Bim, you're a mod. You've got more leeway with this shit. I'm not too sure how much leeway anyone else has, though. I mean, Stalin, well, yeah. Stalin might be bad, but he's no Hitler. At least in history's eyes. Is good or bad thing depending on whatever the fuck. In World War II, like, wow. What a nasty man he was. And we're not talking about Stalin. Also, if you want to know the actual tell, it's like, you can't, you need to say no Germans. You can say communists, or like Russian communists, or Stalinists. You need to say no Germans, but you can say Stalinists. That's a big tell. Big telltale. So it's worse than Hitler, but Hitler was more direct. Hitler had great advertising. It just backfired tremendously. Or spicy Germans. Yeah, that's another type. See? They had, like, actual, like, leading ideas on propaganda. It's just after they lost the war, all that propaganda turned into different type of propaganda. And it was like, oh, they were boasting about this. It's like, wow. Maybe we should show this in the Nuremberg trials. This is a bit false, you know. This is a bit oof. It's not very demure of you. That's Hitler was just a failed art student. I've met many a failed art student. There's more to him than that. Although his pictures are bad. His pictures are disappointingly bad. It's like, oh, he was just butthurt about that. Like, you look at his paintings, it's like, oh, he was just 100% butthurt. Like, he caused massive amounts of just like horrors and devastation for generations because he was butthurt about his shitty drawings. It's like, look at this anime bullshit. Better perspective than anything Hitler's done. I'm not even wrong. Fucking skill issue, Hitler, you bitch. This goes to prove don't fuck with artists. Yeah, no, you fuck with us. Trust me, 99.9% of us will not go and cause World War III. At this point, it's definitely the aristocrats. It's their time to shine. All the, like, dictator tech bros. If like, next year, I saw on the news Elon Musk buying, like, hundreds of AI robots and taking over Canada, I'd be like, well, yeah, we probably should have thought that would happen. That's all bad. That, you know, the signs were there. The policies put in place at the time was biased on hygiene and compassionate first thought, trying to build back fallen Germany, but just that even those ideas have extreme sides. So compassionate about this however the physical and mental defects of the very moral and good society. What? Wait, 1 second, I need to reread that. The policies put in place at the time were based on hygiene and compassion at first, trying to build back a fallen Germany. But just that even those ideas have an extreme side. So compassionate about the civilians that whomever with physical and mental health defects were neutered, for example. Very moral, good. Or like our Santa, there's no worries bin. I would say to that though, I think it goes back to Mr. House. Funnily enough, it goes back to Fallout New Vegas. It's not even like an extreme of that idea. The whole point is that, yeah, you're making a more comfortable society, but a more comfortable society for who? Is it for everyone, or is it the expense of certain people? Are you actively hurting people to make other people more comfortable? Is that a moral or just way to run a society? House thinks so. And that's where fascists come in. Because they're like, yeah, we'll look after you. but also these other people are scary and they're gonna kill us, but they're so weak and we're so strong. We need to get rid of them so everything's okay. And it'll be easy to get rid of them because they are weak and we are strong, but also they're running everything and they're really strong and we don't know what to do. This is what we call in the business fascism. The NCR is so strong, but they're so dumb and weak. We need to get rid of them, but also we need your help to get rid of them because they're so weak. We're so weak, but also we're so strong. Big, strong, but also so weak. We need your money and help, but also we're so strong. There's a fundamental paradoxical aspect of a lot of fascism. So you ever hear any politician being like, these outsiders are killing us from the inside, but also these outsiders are nothing towards us. We're the big race, we're big and strong, but also they're killing us from the inside. They're probably full of shit. They're probably talking out their ass and just lining their pockets with dumb people's money. And then they'll be shocked Pikachu face when they're like, oh, people actually believed me? I thought the money, I thought money was money, but what? But what? Or you get the worst, where it's like, oh, that fucker actually believes what he says. Trump actually believes asylum seekers come from insane asylums. Oh, that's fucked. To put it simply, at first he was seen as a good guy. That's what all fascists are seen like. They've always seen as a good guy. So like, your problems are because of these people. We will get rid of these people. And then they get rid of those people. And they're like, holy shit, they did the thing. Society is gonna get better any moment now. He's great. And then it doesn't. And then he's like, wait, it wasn't those people, it was these people. And they're like, let's get rid of them then. And then that cycle continues. And then he shoots himself. And then you're like, oh, okay, maybe he was lying. And that's World War II. Wherever the system, there's always potential for degradation and corruption. I like to think of it as a car. And with democracy, the driver changes every couple years. So if one driver is like, yo, let's drive off this cliff, it'll take a couple years. And then they start driving towards the cliff. And then the driver changes. And then that driver's like, what the fuck? This is a cliff. Let's just go get ice cream. And then they go the opposite direction to go get ice cream. And then it changes again. And now the new person's like, yo, let's drive off this cliff. And then they go more towards the cliff. Real world situations, like, no progress is being made, but we're not actively dying. As opposed to a democracy, where it's like, we are driving off this cliff. Anyone who doesn't like it will get shot. And I am not changing unless you shoot me. And then someone shoots him. And then the person who shot him is like, let's drive off this different cliff. You can get multiple stupid people slowly driving you towards a cliff, or one person who quickly drives you towards a cliff. That is the active downside of a dictatorship. You get one person who does a bunch of stupid bullshit instead of multiple people doing stupid bullshit. It's like, I think in the Czech Republic, the dictator there designed the railway or the subway system, and it's like still on, like, not functional today because the stops of the subway system just don't make sense and they're like actively not useful. It's like, yeah, one person decided that. It got done quick, but like, fuck, he didn't know what he was doing. I think it was his wife who did it. So yeah, one person doing it makes it done quite quickly, but there's no oversight or health and safety issues. They just like do it. And then it gets done, and it's like, oh, I'm dead now. Have fun with figuring out the bullshit I left. I'll look for a bit. I'm gonna fix my phone. No worries, Cam. Hope you get phone fixed. So you've just got a balance between strict and not too strict and not enough. That's why I think the government and the people should always be at odds. A happy public is a brain-dead public. The public should never be too happy about what the government is doing, but always able to change what the government is doing. If that clear boundary is violated, then leave the country you're in. If the government is doing things you don't like and you can't change stuff about it, leave. Leave. That might turn very bad very quickly, especially for someone like me. Even if it's just change a little bit. I would say dictators are, by definition, one person control over everything. They might have to balance, like, public perception and army finances, but it's one person. I take Putin. He could end the war right now by saying no. Because he started the war by saying yes. Of nearly everyone not doing. That is a consequence of the corruption to do with a dictatorship. Correlation does not equal causation. Corruptions and dictatorships are often hand in hand, but they are not the same. To be fair, the distinction's not too important. But there is a slight distinction there. You can be corrupt without being a dictatorship, but dictatorships are normally corrupt. To have control, you need the whole lot of people giving it away. Not giving it away, getting something in return for cooperation. It's why often high up military officials and the like are in like the dictatorship circle. It's like, as long as you've got a couple branches of the government within your pocket, you do not need the people the army's one, the legal system's one. I think there's one more, but I'm not too sure. There's like whole political thoughts about how best to make a dictatorship and like the most stable dictatorship. So yeah, you number one with a bullet's the army. Because you can be a dictatorship all you want, but if the army rocks up to your house with like 40 tanks, like, pay off the army. If anyone becomes a dictator, fucking get the army on your side immediately. Everything else will fall into place. Long-lasting corruption. Maybe? I could see instances of like other forms of governance coming out of long lasting. It depends what type of corruption. Or how deep the corruption is. Because it could be long lasting shallow corruption, in which case it's like Lois. It's like Peter Griffin. You know. I'm corruption, Lois. How do you differentiate between a dictatorship and a kingdom? The Magna Carta. We learned about that in school. See, these old fellows back in 1066. I think it was them. Like, no more, no, you fucking stop your shit, king. You can keep your fancy throne and your fancy hat. And we'll politely ask you to run the country, but let's be honest here, we won the country here, this is in Parliament. I didn't even think about shading the ears. I'm literally just being like default mode. Just be like, bleh. Dictatorship. Blah 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 blah. Let's see if this looks okay. Let's have a little gander. Let's have a little game. Yeah. It's been 1.5 hours. I'm doing about half an hour's worth of work. When I say corruption, I don't mean being corrupt. We generated not just money, but fraud bullshit. So by logic, before the Parliament, all kingdoms were dictatorships. I would say the distinction between like a monarchy and a dictatorship is like the difference between serfdom and slavery. It might seem minuscule, but the historical butterfly effect is massive. So yeah, it's kind of the same, but the knock-on effects of the slight differences cause massive, like, very visible distinctions between the two. Mainly longevity. A great tool to lower the chances of corruption, but all things tend to corrupt. And you can get something not that corrupt without it. I would also counter that with being... I'm confident in England will not become a dictatorship in my lifetime because of the cultural legacy that a kingdomship has installed in the UK. Like the aristocratic, pompous bullshit doesn't particularly like a strong man who plays to the insecurities of the poor. So I don't think anytime soon the UK will fall into a dictatorship because of just the cultural hierarchy within this country and just how much of a grip old money has. Whereas something like America, it is worryingly possible. If a dictatorship did get in power, there's old laws where the king could just be no, you're not in. What the fuck are you doing? And even then, the people rioted, the king just straight up be no. I like my fancy crown. You're trying to take my fancy crown away from me. And kill all these people. No. Even if it doesn't even, it might not even get to the king. There's so many levels of just privileged born bullshit people, but who aren't dictators. They're just aristocrats. They're just no, I like my life how it was. Go fuck yourself, you can't do this. What do you call it? A dictatorship if 100 people have control instead of one? I'll call that an autocracy? No. Autocracy? No, what's the word? Oh, this is a distinct word. Well, no, dictatorships aren't that. Dictatorships are Is a specific definition for a dictatorship. It's a bit of both, number of people and the way things work. In my mind, a dictatorship also has to do with concept of loyalty to the state, which kind of only really came about with Napoleon. So the concept of that type of thing. Nationalism was solidified at Napoleon. Whereas before you would fight for a god. Or for glory. You wouldn't really fight for king and country. Best views on, go fuck yourself. L Troll 30324. See, for me, defining like aspect of dictatorship would be to do with the country, like nationalism. But I don't see how I can see a dictatorship without nationalism. You could say they become the state. There have been situations where the army and the political system have been at odds. Multiple. All of them lasted like hundreds of years. I'm eating food right now. I'm eating food whilst waxing philosophical about the natureship and the dictatorships. Blah 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 blah. Wah. Wah. It's not a meal. don't big up this bag of paprika crisps by saying it's a meal. It's an already opened bag of Walker's crisps or Lay's crisps. I think it's only in England where they call it Walker's. Walker's? Why the fuck is it called Lay's everywhere? Lay's is such a shitty word. Walker's, it's active. It's an active word. Lay's? That's just lazy. What are you lazing around eating your paprika crisps? Bullshit. Oh no. There are many holes in the conceptual ideas I have. I'd say dictatorships commonly have a glorification of the state, whereas kingdoms have glorifications of divine right to rule. Kings often are chosen by God. Dictatorships often say they're chosen by the people. And then kill some. Although kingdoms also do. Again, it's in the minute differences that make the big changes. That's why often dictatorships try to claim to be chosen by God so they can become kings, despite the fact that they probably really replaced the kingdom before. So in that sense, a dictatorship is just a failed formation of a kingdom. What's the difference between a king and an emperor? Say culture. Depends what your culture calls it. It's like there were emperors of China, but if they were English, you would call them kings. It's like Emperor Napoleon. That was his way of trying to become more legitimate by acting like a king. Which is what dictators do, because they often take positions of power illegitimately, and they try to legitimize themselves via a higher power. I would say it's cultural, because if it is size, no one calls Queen Elizabeth Emperor or Empress Elizabeth. And she had the biggest empire ever. Like, I'll say it's cultural. So what was your... just vibes. It's vibes. Do they seem like an empress, an emperor? Or do they seem like a king or queen? Or is it just the specific type of way they try to legitimize their power? UK is small compared to any empire that existed as far as I know. UK had the biggest empire in existence. What are you talking about? Do you mean like homeland size? Because even then, it wasn't King Napoleon, it was Emperor Napoleon. And UK and France aren't too big a difference. So if it is that, I mean, Japan, they had an emperor. I would say it's cultural. Sure, spilled some of my drink on my lap. Oh no. Also, my tablet's so dusty. Oh no. Anyway, enough of this dictatorship talk. That's a history book's worth of bullshit. Dictatorships are bad. There you go. That's my approval. There's only one situation where I think dictatorships are good, and that's when like the end of the world is happening, and you're like, oh, we need shit done quick and without thought of ramifications for the future, because if it's not done quick, we're gonna die now. So yeah, in that situation, dictatorships are okay. So it's like, well, if we didn't act now, we'd be dead now. Fuck the future. We need to think about now. When you've got any thought for tomorrow, dictatorships are kind of a shitty way to act. Kind of a shitty way to dictate. I mean, even just in like business. Just a shitty way to run things. You need other people to be like, wait, you want to fire 90% of people? Have you thought about not being such a fuck? That's how I wish offices would operate. Just freaking like stupid ass bullshit parties. Oh no, she didn't. You talked about Queen Elizabeth, but it wasn't her who got hold of the English Empire. At the time it was already broken down. Victoria. That's the one I was talking about. Since the Victorian era. That was me having drank a bottle of gin. Glad you're comfy, Hitachi. You see, the thing was, Queen Victoria was considered an empress in some cultures. But in England, she was a queen. Slay queen. I'm fully convinced it's cultural. They're both labels that mean pretty much the same thing. It's just a cultural difference. There's no, like, hard, number-based distinction between the two. It's just a cultural vibe of Empress Queen? Meh. They're rich as fuck and they're born into it. Who the fuck cares? Hard numbers, welcome, Wolfie. I too am hard. I fuck fast and hard. Who is king and who is emperor? Yes. It is all. As the last queen of England, I hand over my royal decree to Tachi. May they decide who may and may not live. I wish. Not even like the Disney princess type of way. It'd be so fucking funny to be like princess or queen. Like, oh my, the amount of bullshit I would get up to. Not even like, it would be petty bullshit. I would have so much fun. I'd be like, I'm gonna dress as like Batman. I'm gonna go to a corner shop and just buy poppers. That'll be the front page for like a month. It's like the princess dressed as Batman and bought poppers. It's like, what? What? I'd laugh. I'd laugh if, like, fucking, I don't know. I don't even know what the princes are called. I just want to dress as Batman and sniff a bunch of poppers. I don't want to get in trouble, so I want to be royalty. Fucking, I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, don't sweat. I would introduce Anarchy Tuesday. I don't think royalty has that much power. I do think they can decide a bank holiday Monday whenever though. Feet Friday. Toesies Tuesday, Feet Friday, or what's another word for feet? Ass August, Sweat Sunday, Sweet Sunday. Ahegao Monday. It's just, I don't even know what that means. I know what Ahegao means, but like in the context of royalty declaring Monday is Ahegao Monday. What? 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 Titty tea time. That's just threesers. We've already got that. You got like 11 o'clock for your first cup of tea. Then you got lunchtime tea. Then you got your 3 o'clock tea, otherwise known as threesers. It's like a break in between lunch and end of work. And then you got your 5:30 tea along with your dinner. We've like fucking got that shit on lockdown. Don't you worry. Free titty for Harambe. Free the nipple for Harambe. He died for our sins so I could nipple. I want a nipple and Harambe died for me. Whole titty. No, it's gotta be just the nipple. And then you like slowly unveil You can't be showing your good titty to just anyone. And not the underboob. The underboob's sacred. That's ooh, underboob. That's when things get serious. You can't be showing that willy-nilly. What about the side boob? That's more like ooh la la than just the average cleavage. But it's less than the underboob. The underboob is the creme de la creme. The side boob is the ooh la la, especially with like the arm up, where you get like the muscle very distinct between like the shoulder and like the tit. Ooh. And then the cleavage is like nice. So it's like nice, ooh la la, creme de la creme. This is a very important distinction between the lot. Titty twister Tuesday. Don't twist her a titty on Tuesday. Nudes nipple November. No, it's non-stop nut November. It doesn't classify where you nut. You could nut on a titty. Just make sure you got permission. Oh, twist that titty like it's a TV knob. Why would you twist a TV knob? Twist it, bop it. I thought you were gonna say that. I've forgotten what that is though. Twister? That's not a twister. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Fuck it. Peg it. Deny it. Goon it. Edge it. I might have grown up with a different thing. Stop pegging everything. No. You can't stop me. I paid good money for that. I paid good money. You cannot stop me from using the product I paid for. Thank you very much, Wolfie. I don't think I can do any more of this at the moment. It's boy. Ooh, it's boy. What is boy? Boy. Boy. Whoa. I think this is coming on very well. You've got that side titty muscle I was just talking about. I should have just zoomed in on this. So the side titty does have this muscle. It's very good. Very good. Where like this muscle connects and it's like, ooh. But the under titty. That's a league of its own. It's a league of extraordinary gentlemen. Boogie brunch time? I mean, I'm not here to tell you how to spend your lunch. I need positive pregnancy testimony. I don't think I'm going to do that one, Wolfie. Hot take. I will not do a positive pregnancy test emote. I just can't get into the mindset. Whenever I draw, I need to mentally get into the mindset of the character I'm drawing. And I can't with a positive pregnancy emote. Would be your legacy, would it? It'd just be a stick with a plus on it. Post midnight? What the fuck does that mean? Positive pregnancy morning? I don't know. It's all very confusing. What is post-midnight? What's post-positive pregnancy? It's a morning sick. You don't get sick immediately after. And if you do, that's not the pregnancy. It's probably the amount you drank last night. Pre-dawn or pre-noon. I've never heard of those. Is this a non-English thing? Or like non-English speaking term? So it says pre-dawn or pre-noon. You just say midnight or morning. Pre-nap, nap, post-nap exists too. I'd say post-nap. Pre-nap is just being awake. Unless you plan for a nap, in which case it's like you're awake, you got like 20 minutes before a nap, that's your pre-nap. Like, I have a pre-sleep stage where I watch ASMR and stuff. But it's not a terminology I use to tell time. Unpopular words but exists. Pre-dawn. That doesn't even sound like fantasy. Pre-dawn sounds like someone saying iron is iron. It's like, it logically makes sense, but English isn't logical, so it doesn't. It's like saying someone who is poor is a peasant. It's like, yes, that's like logically making sense. They are not rich, and being poor and being a peasant kind of means similar things. But to say someone is a peasant means something very different. Aaron. Cockshoot. What the fuck does that mean? Pre-now. Islanders land. Yeah. Yes, like you expected English to make sense. We didn't colonize the planet to spread a language that made sense. Just be thankful you're not speaking French. I don't even know how to say the word, like the word 80, 89. See? Not island. Yeah. I mean, why would you ever say, yeah, the sea's not an island? That makes so much sense. So much sense. Hey, look at her. She flipping. Those highlights do need to be there. Twilight as at early morning, dawn, or especially early evening. See, Twilight's a very specific thing though. It's a very specific light that only happens like within an hour of a day. There's like pre-dawn could be just pre any measurement of time doesn't make sense. Polish is done at zipper, castle, lock, and few other are the same word. Really? Twilight is a very specific thing that sucks. Yee. I need to add more shit to this, but I can't at the moment. I'm too easily distracted. I'm gonna take the yellow off though. I might just play the game and find a screenshot of the background and just shove it in. I prefer night 24. No. Although I would prefer a tidally locked planet so that I could be in control of when it's day or night. That would be so much better than the bullshit we've got now. It's like, oh, now I have to sleep. Fuck you, planet. I'm not too tired right now. Why are you trying to get me to sleep? Just a remote and turn the sun off. It's night, like with a tidally locked planet, just get the train to the dark side of the planet. It's like, it's nighttime now. Or get the train to the bright side of the planet. It's like, yeah, it's like midday. Yeah, it's midday all day, every day. Yeah, days don't make sense because the planet doesn't rotate in relation to the sun. Fuck yeah. Although you go too far and you just burn. There'd be like a narrow strip where it's not too cold and not too hot. You could spend 6 months of night and twilight on the South Pole, then fly to the north. Yeah, because the Earth does wobble a bit. It's not a perfect rotation. That makes sense. I want to visit that one planet from the Riddick movie. I haven't heard of that movie in like 2 decades. I need to Google that. Oh my god. Riddick movie. Riddick. Also, I'm going to turn it to just chatting because I cannot do art right now. I typed in drink, not just. I was like, I can't talk right now. No, I can't draw right now because I've drank too much. And then I typed in drink. Riddick. I remember this. It's 2013? What the fuck? I thought this was like 2006. This is 4 of them? This is 4th one coming out next year? What? I do not believe that is 2013. It's ridiculous, you're right, Bim. How did... Was that the most recent one in 2013? Because I do... Okay, 2004. That makes more sense. The Chronicles of Riddick. That makes more sense, 2004. I was freaking the fuck out thinking it was 2013. I've only seen one of them, and it's the Chronicles of the Riddick. Judi Dench was in these? What the fuck? How the fuck was Judi Dench in Riddick? Like, I heard her agent hated the shit out of her and kept giving her shitty roles. But Riddick? Really? Oh my god, a 2-disc director's cut on DVD? I'm gonna call. Riddick Pitch Black. Was this the one I saw? I've only seen one of them. I thought it was the Chronicles. Oh my god. That's such a fucking 2000s movie poster. Also, those goggles are fucking 2000s and shit. He looks like fucking System Shock main character. Holy shit. Holy shit. I need to rewatch all of these. I feel like these don't hold up at all. But I've not... I don't know. If they do, I'd be very shocked. Also, what the fuck is Judi Dench doing in these? What character does she play? Fuck off, Pitch Black. Judi Dench. Oh my god, she's actually in them. That's her. What the fuck? She's got massive fingers, holy shit, what the fuck? She's just like brushing his nipple like it's nothing. Whoa, what a fucking freaky bitch. It holds up because it's stylized. But does the style hold up? Way cool. I wouldn't. Maybe early 2000s cool, but I mean it's like oh, what is it? Tomb Raider. Corn. Yeah. It's like cool in quotations back when Corn was like a big get for the end of your blockbuster movie. It's like, yeah, this back when this was cool. Finger-sized nipples. That's a worrying. Oh my god, this was the set Tomb Raider movie. Yeah, the first one was Where's Your Head At? The first one was this one. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? This was the ending of the first one. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? See, I know my shitty slop. I know my shitty early 2000s slop. Although I do like this song. It's got a good beat. Yay! Men can lap time without being pregnant? What? I don't like that fact, Wolfie. I wanna find this without the Tomb Raider, because holy shit, this is like 144p.
For you to say, but I'm in the...
There we go. That's a better quality. basement, Jax? Who the fuck? Do you want impreg lactate? I don't want any lactation with anyone. Only cows. That I don't want human cheese. So I've not got a lot of lines in the sand, but one of them is human cheese. Or human milk. Those aren't things I like. Morally, I can't say taste-wise. I don't want to ever be able to say taste-wise, to be fair. I'm just like, yeah, back when like Big Beat was really popular in the UK. Let's TikTok it. Now it's not gonna be picked up by YouTube. It's just like, what? This is too fast for any song. Monkeys! Look at those monkeys! .5. Problem with YouTube, it like does that like stretch thing where it just makes it all crunchy. This is like a normal tempo of a song though. Also, that's horrifying, holy shit. Where is that TikTok song that Aphex Twin did? Not for TikTok, but I'm gonna type in Aphex Twin TikTok. Oh, Bulk Talk. I hate this. There it is. Do you see now why I didn't remember the name of the song? Because it's on the Rooks. It's like QKTHR. One of his songs is just like a massive formula for like... That's still on 0.5. Yeah, this is the sad song on TikTok. 0.1. I can do that. That's because I've got a... There we go. 0.1 speed. Let's all just take it in. Let's all just absorb. 3 tabs with 1 second delay. It's 20. Luckily it's at 0.1 times speed, so like... Eh? 30? Oh no, that's... It's 23, 22... Go 24, 23, 25, 24. There we go. All 1 second delay. There you go, Bim. It's just nice, calming music with rain. Yeah! Babysitting idiots, oh no! I'll put it at normal speed for you then. There we go. It's just as calming. What's the title? QKTHR. particularly Aphex Twin has a lot of weird names. So this one, Inner Room 7 F760 or Zin 2 Test 5, Black Box Life Recorder 22, Warehouse Project Manchester, Donkey Rhubarb on, Then Tolin T69, and then there's one that's just called Formula. Is this is the name of a song? So yeah. So beta m I to the power of -1 equals a minus alpha something d I brackets n brackets something f j I n -1 plus f x t I. Yeah, this is what it sounds like.
I'll never sleep without Luger plugs again.
Fuck you.
They're my ticket to an
So this is what that song sounds like. Aphex Twin. It's a lot of maths, it's why it's just called formula/equation, because no one wants to say that bullshit. It's Aphex Twin. Fucking creme de la creme of electronic music. You'd be hard pressed to find an electronic producer who isn't influenced by him in one way or another. Yeah. He's got so much music that's like royalty free, because he does not give two shits about anything. He's just like, here's like 14 hours of music on SoundCloud. Fucking go. I should just like put this on the background when I do art. But he's got some legitimate, like, popular songs. One of them's the TikTok one that I just played you. The other one that's really big is RL 14. This is the one you've probably heard of him. It's the one I've played on piano a lot. Because it's a nice song to play on piano. It's also been like in movies and sampled a lot. Yeah, same guy. So the music you just heard and this music from the same guy. Also, the QKTHR is off this album as well. I really like this album. It's fucking chaotic, but also like there's this music on it as well. Only good ones can make something solid out of that chaos. I mean, I'll show you some of the chaos on that album. It's like, yeah, the TikTok song, and then there's the movie song, which was the Avril 14. Drugs. And then... There's this. This isn't even, like, chaotic. This is... all off the same album, baby! That song was literally the song before this one. It's like, pretty piano! Song before this. Yeah! More pretty piano. More electronic chaos. Both at the same time. I think one's gonna overdo the other. Like, half of this album is like piano music, the other half is just like, I'm gonna go fucking nuts on the computer right now. Like, these drums are gonna be so fucking like intricate. But also, like, I recently bought a piano, so that's also gonna get shoved in there. There's also one where he's just records his parents singing happy birthday to him. Which one is it? Yeah. This is just his parents singing happy birthday to him over the phone.
Happy birthday, my little son. My little 28-year-old son. Well, you were born by now because you were born about 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, you have a lovely day. I hope your card came.
Then it's the TikTok song. Which, to me, is just like not a sad song, but also because of TikTok, it's made it really like tragically sad because of how many times it's just been put under some of like the most sad monologues ever. It's like,
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
There's no punchline.
this is just TikTok.
Not a joke.
You're serious, aren't you? You're telling us you killed those 3 young men on the subway? And why should we believe you?
It just makes it sad for some reason.
My life is nothing but a comedy.
Let me get this straight. You think that killing those guys is funny?
And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Comedy is subjective, Murray. Isn't that what they say? All of you, the system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong the same way that you decide what's funny or not.
Okay, I think I might understand that you did this to start a movement, to become a symbol.
Come on. Well, look like the kind
It
of
doesn't
guys
really
that
work with all the songs underneath it.
those guys because they were awful. Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy.
Okay, so that's it. You're saying young men?
No. They couldn't carry a tune to save their lives. Oh, why is everybody so upset about these guys? If it was me dying on the sidewalk, you'd walk right over me.
Gives it a different feel, doesn't it?
These guys, but because Thomas Wayne cried about them on TV?
You have a problem with Thomas Wayne? too.
Yes, I do. Have you seen what it's like out there, Murray? Do you ever actually leave the studio? Everybody just yells and screams.
One sec, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. I've got shit. I've got shit in the oven. Let me cook.
It's the police, ma'am. Your son's been hit by a drunk driver. He's dead. Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't joke about that,
Yeah, that's
Goof.
not funny, Goof. Unless you get funny.
Get him off.
Oh, okay, I think become...
Buddy is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy.
Okay, so that's it, you're crazy. That's your defense for killing 3 young men?
No. They couldn't carry a tune to save their lives. Gorge, why is everybody so upset about these
nostalgic.
songs? If it was me dying on the sidewalk, you'd walk right over me. I'll pass you every day and you don't notice me. But these guys, what, because Thomas Wayne went and cried about them on TV?
You have a problem with Thomas Wayne, too.
Yes, I do. Have you seen what it's like out there when do you ever actually leave the studio? Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. You think men like Thomas Wayne ever think what it's like to be someone like me? To be somebody but themselves? They don't. They think that we'll just sit there and take it like good little boys. That we won't werewolf and go wild.
You finished? I mean, there's so much self-pity, Goofy. You sound like you're making excuses for killing those young men. Not everybody, and I'll tell you this, not everyone is awful.
You're awful, Winnie.
Me? I'm awful? How am I awful?
Playing my video.
This works too well.
Invited me on the show. You just wanted to make fun of me. You're just like the rest of them.
You don't know the first thing about me, pal. Look at what happened because of what you did. What it led to. There were riots out there. 2 policemen
Yeah.
are in critical condition and you're laughing.
Yeah.
You're laughing. Someone was killed today because of what you did.
I know. How about another joke, Winnie?
No, I think we've had enough of your jokes.
What do you get
I don't think
when
so.
you cross
I think
a
we're
mentally
done.
ill loner with a society that abandons him and treats him like
Oh,
trash?
but please, Gene.
I'll tell you what you get. You get what you can deserve.
That's the best fucking part!
Ah. So anyway, help you cross country or not. You're just to lighten up the mood after that. Oh god. 11 years ago, fuck you. No. Let's just have this just for a little bit. It works so well. Let's end stream on this actually. Thank you for joining. Yeah, kind of went off the rails a bit, but you know. Yeah. Gin. See you Sunday. Yeah. Thank fuck my drivers didn't die in a stream, by the way. I was too busy drinking to realise, oh, the stream might end at any moment. Luckily didn't. I think that's the end now.